NBA 2K Mobile Season 8 is quickly approaching. By the time you watch this video, it will probably be 4 days left. Since the last update video, there have been a few announcements, and there are some that are actually pretty fire. Now, as far as the Season 7 finale, there were a few cards that were released, and I will break down how to boost the stats for those players in separate short videos. But really quick, the players that were added were Chris Murray. We did see the sneak peek for Keegan Murray. We got Fat Lever, who's been requested by a lot of players for a boosty stats video. Sean Kemp, we released early in the week. Carl Anthony Towns, let's go Knicks Nation. He's actually the event reward this week as well, so I'm pretty excited about that. More than likely, this will be my starting center. And then they also added Joel Embiid as well. But now let's get into those announcements. The first one, in case you missed it, there is a code for the game, right? If you head over to the stat line and you enter in all cap letters, Season 7 Finale, you will get 100 coins and some event energy recharges that you can actually use right now to grind the gauntlet event going on. In the last update, we mentioned that there were going to be some upgrades as far as the shoe colors inside the game. Now the shoes will have team colors. These are a few examples of what's going to be inside the game. More than likely, these are the Golden State Warriors on the bottom, Boston Celtics on the top, and probably the OKC Thunder, Chicago Bulls, and maybe the Dallas Mavericks, but more or less the color scheme will match the player's jersey. This is something the community has been asking for a while, and finally it is cool to see it inside the game. But the biggest announcement is that they showed some gameplay of the new shot meter inside the game, right? It was sneak peek in the last blog post, but now we actually get to see it in action, and it is pretty fire, right? So you get to see your rhythm, read your zones, and then you get to master your shot timing. So let's see the in-game footage now. They are featuring Devin Booker. You can already see the direction. You can see the shot meter has changed as well, and there is feedback on your jumper. So this is a big thing for NBA 2K Mobile, right? You got a new hot cold floor meter. And this is insane, right? The shot meter has been revamped as well. We have been seeing more or less similar gameplay for the last couple seasons. But now to have something like this is a major change for us. And for those of you that are pretty big on practicing the shot timing, this is like the best of both worlds. You can go into an easier tourney, work on the release, and who knows, maybe they might be a freestyle scrimmage mode where you can get more practice time without doing any drills or playing any games, work on your dribble styles, and of course, perfect the jumper. They did show us the 3 new tiers that are releasing. I've been getting questions about this, and usually every season they start with 3 tiers at once. So we are getting what's called Helios, Azure, and Crimson. If you remember a few years back, this is Zircon, Cobalt, and Garnet. So this is from a few seasons ago. We had a very similar color scheme. These will be the foundation cards. You can see the Helios will start around 9 million. Theme cards will be slightly higher. The Cobalt is 11 million. And then the Garnets is 13.58 million, which is actually pretty good because you can still use some of the Season 8 event cards that were released, which means you can still use the Season 8 elite version of Sean Marion, Shaquille O'Neal, the Donovan Mitchell, Damian Lillard, and the Kevin Durant. In all honesty, the other versions of the cards are still pretty good as well, since their power still lines up with the Helios tier. And as far as the next announcement, they gave us a sneak peek of who the cover athlete will be. It's not too crystal clear on who it is, but you can guess down below in the comment section and tell me who would you like for it to be. I personally think with this reveal here, and I'll play it in the background, I think it's going to be Wemby. It gives me a very 70s, 80s feel, kind of like a Stranger Things alien conspiracy theory type feel video. And I personally think it's going to be Wemby, right? Since he is called the alien. I mean, let me know in the comment section. Maybe I'm reaching a bit, but I think that it could be Victor Wembanyama, one of the most popular players in the NBA. It kind of makes sense. Again, let me know in the comment section who you think might be the cover athlete of NBA 2K Mobile Season 8. And also let me know in the comments, what was your favorite feature in Season 7? I mean, we saw a lot of things added, right? You can see some on the screen. We got the rewind mode for the first time. We got the fast break event, the fandom tree, along with endorsements. We saw a couple big updates, right? We saw some new signature series cards. I mean, Season 7, I think, was one of the best that we've seen in the game. Season 6 was awesome as well, right? We did see the playoff frenzy a couple times. Hotspot events. For the most part, I think Season 7 was a banger, and I do hope that they keep that momentum going into Season 8. Let me know in the comment section, what would you like to see in the game? I mean, I know it's right around the corner, so some of those things have no chance of making it this time around, but who knows? Maybe later in the season, maybe as a summer update or even early next year, right? Because these things could happen depending on how difficult the task is or the resources that are needed to complete the project. You already know we're gonna have a ton of fun with whatever comes out. Always got to see the positive in everything, man. And I'm just so fortunate and grateful for the opportunity I've had to cover this game. Of course, all the support you guys have shown throughout the years. We are going on season 8, man, and I have been covering this game since season 1. Season 2 is when I pretty much went ultra mode and made this the main game on my channel. So think about that, right? For perspective, the amount of years that we put into building up this community, myself with some other great YouTubers along the way, right, man? So this community's definitely been built up. A lot of players, content creators, man. Big shout out to Books, QJB, iLogix, and New Kill, along with some of the OG veterans along the way, KDP, Danny Fresh, King James. And you know we got to show love to Sally Jr., who started with NBA 2K Mobile and made that transition over to FIFA, and his channel has been blowing up, doing big things. I am definitely so proud of you, Sally, and you know there's always love here in the community for you as well. We got newer faces that are doing really well with the content. We got Cole, who has a pretty cool Surviving NBA 2K Mobile series, and then we got international talent as well. And I don't want to miscorrectly say what region they're from or even mispronounce their names, but I think one of them is Como. He's very consistent, and I do check out his videos and enjoy the content as well. So I mean, we're in a pretty good spot. I know there's always chirping about the game dying, but the post is still alive as long as content's being created and as long as the community is still rocking and rolling. And you gotta admit, the momentum has been pretty good with the game, with the updates. It's been more free to play friendly, and most importantly, man, there's been a really good social media presence. They're getting feedback. They got a Reddit now. They have a Discord server. So there's definitely some good things in motion, and I'm excited about season 8. And only time will tell what else is coming out. As always, folks, I appreciate all the support. I will catch you on the next one. Stay ballin'.